Hi, everyone. This is Mr. Che. I'm just gonna record the results or the answers for the test that you just took. Hopefully you'll do okay on Friday regarding this. So let me share my screen with you. All right, gonna quickly try to get this all done as soon as possible, but all right. So number one, letter A and letter B. Notice that the differences between A and B is A, you don't have a plus or minus sign in between two terms, two polynomials, right? Monomials, right? And so for letter A, you could just straight up simplify and just you could just straight up, yeah, like divide, find a number that they both have in common. So that's 7. So it'll be 7 goes into 49 7 times, 7 goes into 28 4 times. And then you could just subtract the exponents here because they both have the same base. And so you're going to leave 2 on the top here. So that's why it's just 7x squared over 4. Letter B, I've seen all sorts of mistakes with this one. This is equal to 3x. You can factor it out, and then it's x minus 5, right? Over, you factor out the x, and then it's x plus 3. Then what do you do next? Again, you just only cancel out the x's right here because again, this 3x and this x minus 5, they're multiplying. So you could cancel everything outside, but you just can't cancel these x's out. You can't cancel the 5 and 3 out. So you just pretty much just is 3 and then x minus 5 over x plus 3. Right? You can't cancel anything else out. Right? A lot of people cancel out these 3's. Again, don't do that. Just because the x plus 3, the x and the 3 are loyal to each other. So you cannot cancel them out separately. All right. Again, think of it like this, where it's like 5 plus 2 over 5, right? You can't just cancel out the 5 here, right? Because you have to add, this is equal to 7 over 5, right? And this, if you cancel out the 5, this will just equal 2. You can't do that. So just make sure, again, you understand that when there's a plus or minus sign in between two terms, you can't just cancel them out. They go as a quantity. All right. Number 2, here we go. So you factor this out. The factor at the top, it's x minus 4, x minus 1 over, you take out the x, and then it's what, x plus 8, x minus 10 times, and then 3x, and then x minus 10 over x minus 1. Okay, so you could cancel these out, right? This is this and this. You cancel them as the quantity. So you cancel out the x minus 1s. You cancel out the x minus 10s. Okay, you cancel out this x and this x right here. So what's left over is just 3 and then x minus 4 over x plus 8. You could also write it like 3x minus 12 over x plus 8. Letter B, all right? Remember what I said about this? You want the variable first, all right? So this is negative. This is a negative x plus 6. And remember, you're taking out the negative 1, so it'll be x minus 6. So it'll be negative x minus 6 times negative 9 times negative 2x times, and to factor this out, this will be x minus 7, x minus 6 times, and then this goes up top, this flips up, right? And this flips down. So this is x minus 7, x plus 7, all over 6x, and then x plus 7. When you do this, you cancel these out. You could cancel these out. You cancel these out, right? You cancel the x. You cancel the 6 and the 2, which is 3 left. There's a negative sign, right? This is from the problem before. So what's left over? It is what? Negative, and a negative is positive. That's a 1 because there's, right, this is a 1. There's a 1 here. So it would be 1 over negative 27, or you could write negative 1 over 27. All right. For this one right here, number 3, you just have to get the common denominator. All right, so this will be x plus 7, x minus 7. is over x plus 3x plus 1. You're going to multiply the x minus 7 over x plus 7, x minus 7. You combine like terms, right? You distribute the plus sign. Well, let's FOIL this out first. So it'll be x plus 3x squared minus 21x plus x minus 7 all over x plus 7, x minus 7. This is equal to 3x squared. If you combine all these x's, this is what? Negative 20, negative 20, negative 19x minus 7 all over x plus 7, x minus 7. Okay. Number B is pretty much you have 1 over x minus 6. Factor this out because you want to get a common denominator, 3x, and then it'll be x plus 3, x minus 6. So on this side right here, you need to multiply by an x plus 3 to get the common denominator. So what happens is x plus 3 minus 3x all over x plus 3 and then x minus 6. If you combine like terms, it'd be negative 2x plus 3 all over x plus 3, x minus 6. Okay, and that's your answer. Number 4, this is 910 over 305 plus w is equal to 660 over 305 minus w. Remember that with this one, you're going with the current, and this one you're going against the current, and that's why you're not going as fast with the mileage, right? Okay, and this is equal, right? This is remember, distance is equal to rate times time, right? In this case right here, we are dividing the r, right? And so t is equal to d over r. And notice that, remember, it's the same time. The t is equal to each other because, remember, it takes the same time to go 910 miles downstream, or sorry, fly 910 miles with the wind and 660 miles against the wind, right? It's the same time. So if you cross multiply this out, this will be 910 times 305 minus w is equal to 660 and 305 plus w. And then distribute. So this will be 277,550 minus 910w equals 201,300 plus 660w. Then what do? You add 910 to both sides. And then you subtract the 21030. Cross that out. And that's 76220 is equal to 1570w. Divide that by 1570. W is equal to, it would be a 48, about 48.5. Okay. Next problem. So pipe A, so this is 1 over 10, right? Plus 1 over 15 is equal to 1 over x, right? Multiply both sides by x. So it'll be x over 10 plus x over 15 equals 1. Remember, these are combined rates. But remember that you're starting at 2 o'clock with the second one. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a -2 on this one. And that way we know when we combine rates, what x is equal to. So if you get a common denominator, this is 30, to be 3x, plus 2x minus 4 over 30, right? Because I have to multiply both by the 2 here. I have to multiply the 3 on top and bottom, equal 1. So this will be 5x minus 4 over 30 is equal to 1. Multiply both sides by 30. 5x minus 4 is equal to 30. Add 4. Divide the 5. X is equal to 6.8, which then equals 6 hours and 48 minutes. 0.8 of an hour is 48, so it'll be 6:48 p.m. Okay. Letter number 6. You focus on the top and then you focus on the bottom. Let's focus on the top here. This is x squared over x squared minus 1 over x squared, which then equals x squared minus 1 over x squared. And then this is x plus 6 over, and then you have to multiply this by x over 5x plus 1 times 5 over x, 5x. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the common, this side needs an x, that's why I'm multiplying it by x. This side needs a 5, that's why I'm multiplying by 5 to get the common denominator. You put that together, the 5x on the bottom. This is x squared plus 6x plus 5. X squared plus 6x plus 5. Okay. All right. So we have this right here. We have this right here. And then we want to divide those two. When we divide them, it's x squared minus 1 over x squared times 5x over x squared plus 6x plus 5. If you factor it out, it's x plus 1, x minus 1 over x squared times 5x over x plus 5, x plus 1. I'm right here. Sorry, it's kind of confusing. I'm just kind of squeezing it in. Cancel, 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 cancel. So that's 1x. That's all I could do. So the final answer is 5 and then x minus 1 over x times x plus 5. Number 2, letter B. This is 25 over 25 minus x squared over 25, which is equal to 25 minus x squared over 25. This is x over 5 plus 5 over 5, which is equal to x plus 5 over 5. So when you divide this out, this will be 25 minus x squared over 25 times 5 over x plus 5, right? Because I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. I'm switching this up and down, right? Or switching them. I'm flipping it over. This is equal to negative x plus 5, x minus 5. You factor it out over 25 times 5 over x plus 5. And the reason why I did that, so that I could cancel the x plus 5s here. I cancel the 5 and the 25. So it equals what? Negative x minus 5 all over 5. Right? Here we go. This is, I'm going to have to do this quickly because I'm running out of time on my Zoom. Minus 3 over x minus 7. Remember, we're trying to get a common denominator equals x. And I guess we should just multiply this by x minus 7 as well. By doing that, we get the same, once we get the same denominator, we could just use the numerator to solve this equation. So it'll be 3 and then x minus 7 minus 3 is equal to x squared minus 7x. Distribute, it would be 3x minus 21 minus 3 is equal to x squared minus 7x. This is minus 3x. This is minus 24. So I'm going to add the 24 to both sides, right? Because I combine like terms is negative 24. I add 24 to both sides. So this equals what? X squared minus 10x plus 24. Factor this out. It'll be x minus 6, x minus 4. This equals, you can make it equal to 0, it's x equals 6 and x equals 4. Right, and it doesn't, if you plug it back in or if you look, it doesn't make the denominator 0, so you are clear. Right, for this one right here, you have to get the common denominator, so you need an x minus 2 here, you need an x plus 2 here, and you need an x plus 2 here. That way, this is x minus 2, this is x plus 2, x plus 2, right? I'm just getting the common denominator there. So I can just focus now on the numerator. So it'll be 7x minus 14, that's here, plus 2x plus 4 is equal to x squared plus 2x. Combine like terms here. We want to make the a equal to positive 1, so we're going to move everything to the right. All right, so this is 9x minus 10. And I'm going to subtract the 9x to here, subtract the 9x here. I'm going to add the 10 here. When I do that, this all cancels out here. So 7x, this is all done, all done, all done, all done. So it'll be x squared minus 7x plus 10. Factor this out. X minus 5, x minus 2. And what? You make x minus 5 equal to 0, so x is equal to 5, x is equal to 2. And notice that if you plug in 2 into the denominator, it'll make the denominator 0. So therefore, the x minus 5 is the only answer for this. Last but not least, if you guys did this problem number 8, all right, this is the a is equal to p and then 1 plus r over n to the nt power. A is the amount, which is 3052.49, is equal to 2500, 1 plus r over 12 to the 12 times 5 power. All right. Now, how did I get 12? Because that's the monthly, right? That's the number of times it's compounded. This is the final amount that I want. This is what I start off with. And this is the time, the number of years that I have to invest. So if I put this together, it's 3052.49. And I have to divide this by 2500 to both sides. So that equals, let me check that real quick. $3052.49 divided by 2500 is 1.22 is equal to 1 plus r over 12 to the 60th power. Now I need to break this exponent. The way to break the exponent is to get the 60th roots of both sides here. That way I get rid of the exponent. It's a free-for-all for that variable. So let me get the calculator here. So let me look for, let's see here. I get the 60th root, it's kind of hard to do this on a calculator, 60th root, but it depends on the calculator. So I'm using the Google calculator here, and you put 60 in front of the radical, and then you put oops. I guess you're supposed to put, okay, so you're supposed to put 1.22. Oh, clear this. 1.22. And then inverse. Yeah, let me show you what I'm doing here. So, okay, so here's the string here's the calculator. 1.22 inverse, and you see this button right here. Supposed to put that over and then you're supposed to put the 60 right here. That equals 1.0, so just pretty much 1. Let's go back to the worksheet. So let's go to this right here. This is 1 is equal to 1 plus r over 12. This is 1.00. You know what? I should write this down. 1.0033. And remember, you don't want to, yeah, my fault. You don't want to just round off because, again, every decimal counts here. Because if I subtracted 1 here, it would have been 0. We had nothing to work with. But now I have 0.0033 to work with equals r over 12. And I multiply both sides by 12. So subtract the 1. And multiply that by 12. And you get r is equal to 0.0398, which you move over 2 decimal points. That's 3.98%. If you put 4%, that's fine too. Okay. Let me know if you have any more questions. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.